It's Toby from Heavyweight MMA, today again with Dom Marfan, UFC fighter, as he goes into his first real UFC fight against Kody Steele coming up in Perth. How are you, bro?
I'm going awesome, man. I'm excited for the fight. I think it's going to be a really cool one.
Bro, you know you're not really a legitimate fighter in the UFC until you get a win in the UFC, so all the other shit you've got up till now means nothing. It starts now, bro.
I don't know. In my books, bro, I've had 3 UFC fights as far as I'm concerned, man. Like, I think, like whoever it ends up being, like, I think it's not a crazy different caliber of opponent. I think there were some good guys that I versed on that tournament there, and I think it really has prepared me for this type of fight. Um, yeah, I'm excited, man. I think, yeah, I don't know. I feel experienced going into this.
Yeah, bro. No, it's good though. So it doesn't feel any different for you. Just feel like you're going into another fight like last one. The last one was a big stage, lots of people there, home ground kind of advantage. Similar sort of thing in a way, right?
Yeah, man. Like that last one, I don't know. I really do reckon that last one was a UFC fight. Like as far as I'm concerned, I think on a technicality it wasn't, but we were fighting on the same card. Everyone was doing the same prep. We did all the same, pretty much all the same media stuff as the other people on the prelims that were on the UFC card. So it feels identical to me.
Bro, when I think of Kody Steele, I just straight away think of Kody Steele versus Rong. Those guys just battering each other to shit. And I'm hoping you don't have another similar fight to him, bro. I'd like to see you use a better avenue than standing toe to toe and getting your face smashed in at the same time. What are your
Uh,
thoughts on that?
that, that that was a fun fight to watch, man. I look. I think Cody does have good offense. I think also I have very good offense. I do think for the most part the big difference will be in the defense. I think most of the time his defense is his offense, and I think when that starts to fall apart a little bit, I think he struggles a little bit, like when his offense isn't enough to stop people from hitting him. And I think that's what happened in that Rong Zhu fight. I think I can do the same. I actually think that um, my style makes me more dangerous, I believe.
Bro, I see. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that your biggest advantage against him would be your like offensive grappling and striking in the grapple and clinch and whatnot. That you're always looking to do damage. He seems like a boxer slash wrestler, pretty much from what I've seen. And there's going to be some holes in that game if I'm correct on that assumption. That you can take advantage of. I see if you get in the right grappling position doing some dominating, bro. But I hope you don't fall too in love with your hands and just that's my worry, bro. Last fight you had a lot of success with the hands, so I just worry that maybe you fall in love with it and you just stick with that when you've got so much more tools.
I got tools everywhere, man. Nowadays, look, last fight was definitely a situation where I kind of strayed from how I go into fights nowadays, which is like I'm a mixed martial artist. I'll do whatever's right in front of me. If it feels like I should take him down, I'll take him down. If it feels like I should strike him, I'll strike him. That last one, I did actually make a conscious decision. Like as I was kind of like in the third round, I was like, oh, I reckon I could take him down and elbow him out to a finish now because I felt like he was gassed enough and tired enough. But I was just having that much fun on the feet. The crowd was going crazy. I was just enjoying myself. And at the end of the day, man, like I'm like a huge part of me doing this sport is I really do enjoy it. So I don't ever want to fight that away. But no, I do reckon I'll go into this fight as a mixed martial artist. I got many different avenues in my game. I think he has to be worried absolutely everywhere in the fight.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. It's good that you're recognizing, or that's one of your paths is to be a versatile mixed martial arts fighter and to take you further, right, than relying on one particular skill. That way you can adapt and move and change with your opponent in there, even at the same time as fighting. Like you had success with that last fight with the hands. You started landing that jab really nicely, and that's what drew you into that sort of fight, right, at the end.
Yeah, yeah. And I felt like against Kim Song Wook, I didn't feel like I was in danger in the grapple, but it did feel like kind of slow and a little bit sticky and not like it felt like it was going to lead to like a little bit of like a slow exchange, and I felt such an advantage in the striking. And I do pretty well nowadays at like while I'm in there, kind of making decisions on the fly, feeling what's in front of me and deciding what I need to do accordingly.
Yeah, man. Hey, I asked, what's his name? Cam Rouston yesterday or the other day when I was talking to him, and he was talking about. I was saying to him, man, you get into the UFC, you got to travel the world, you end up fighting in Perth, Sydney, Perth. Like he's only fought in
Yeah,
Australia, and
yeah,
you're the same. Your first fight here, although you did fight in Shanghai twice, as two in
yeah.
Australia, kind of two big shows in Australia. Are you looking forward to the times when you do actually get to travel, or you like fighting at home?
Yeah, like I think it'll be one of those things, man. Like when I was fighting on Eternal at the Gold Coast, I kind of was like, I kind of also had in the back of my mind, like, oh man, I want to be traveling for fights. I want to be flying places to go fight. Um, and then like there is a certain fondness to like that period of my life where it was like I could like wake up fight morning like in my own bed. I could like drive to the venue and I could go fight. And there was something cool about that. And I with the benefit of hindsight of that, I really know I'm going to appreciate each individual Australian-based fight, knowing that there will be a day when I'm going to have to travel every time, like super far away from Australia, and I wish that I was having another fight in Australia so that I could have the Aussie crowd and I could and that so I wouldn't have to travel as much. Um, so no, I like look, I'm definitely looking forward to being able to travel. There's some cool aspects to that, but I also am definitely looking forward to fighting in front of an Aussie crowd again.
Yeah, so either way is a win, right? Doesn't really
Yes,
matter.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Bro, we got a Macau card coming up. I kind of wish a few of you guys would be coming over
Yeah,
to that one. So you have to have a quick win, bro, undamaged, then you can come over.
yeah, straight back over, quickly back it up. Yeah, that
Yeah.
could be a possibility.
You never know, bro. You never know. Bro, so a question, man. You're always very passionate about martial arts. You were living, eating, breathing MMA, researching, trying to get better all the time. Is it still the same? Do you still have the same energy?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. If anything, it's gotten a little bit more, and I've had to like try to like tame it down in areas because like I can afford to commit more time to it as well. Like if I need to take like the day off of like coaching, I can take the day off of coaching because I can afford to do that now. There was a point where I couldn't do that, and there are times where I'm in camp, I kind of like block out like, all right, guys, I'm not doing any PTs from like 5 weeks out, 6 weeks out, whatever it ends up being, and I get more time then and more mental energy, I suppose, to kind of like go even deeper down the rabbit hole, searching up different ways that I could get what I want to happen to happen. Um, so yeah, I definitely still have that same passion.
That's good, man. Hey, Team Compton, man. How do you guys approach fights? Just out of interest, do your coaches sit down and look at tapes on the guy? Do you do it together? Is it a big part of your processes, or you focus on yourselves, or how does it work over there?
Yeah, so I've sat down and watched Cody's footage with a bunch of my different coaches, and then I've asked certain coaches of mine to go watch deeper into the footage and like go a little bit deeper. There's like I like to watch a little bit of it and then kind of get a good idea of it. I don't like to obsess over it too much. I think it's counterproductive. Any of the fights where I've done that, I haven't performed as well as I should have. Um, so yeah, I've watched all of his fights at least once. And now my coaches will go like deeper down the rabbit hole and they'll like really narrow into each individual detail of what he's doing.
Yeah, I think like you mentioned, you could get obsessed with it and expect the fighter to be exact a certain way, and then when you get in the fight, it would fuck you up if they weren't the way you were kind of expecting, right? So it's better to have a general idea and understand a few things you might be able to take advantage of, but not too specific, right?
Yeah, man. Like when I fought Quillen the second time, I had never watched more footage than I did in that camp. Like anything that I could find on him, I was watching, and I don't think it was productive. I think I fought a lot worse because of it. I think then I had an experience when I fought uh, Tom Pratt. He kind of had like an awkward style, and uh, actually Tom Nolan had advised me like, man, this guy's pretty awkward, pretty hard to prepare for. Maybe like let's not watch much footage on this guy. And like I pretty much didn't watch any footage, didn't do any visualization for that camp, and then I came out and subbed the guy in like a minute and a half. And I just felt like primed and ready to react to whatever was in front of me instead of like anticipating like, oh, I've seen he's done this that many times, so I'm going to try to like prevent that. Like no, like every what's that saying? No man steps into the same river twice. Like because the river is never the same and the man is never the same. So like Cody's a great example. I'm sure there's been a year since his last fight. I think he will have gone back. He will have made a bunch of adjustments. He just come off of a loss, and I think it would be insane for him not to make any adjustments. Um, so I'm sure I'm going to see a drastically different Cody than we've ever seen before. But I'm also a drastically different street footer than we've ever seen before. So uh, I've made some huge strides in this camp alone, and since my last fight alone. So I'm really excited to be able to show them off.
Yeah, bro. On that, bro, is there anything special we can be looking forward to come fight night?
Uh, I'll keep that close to the chest, but um, yeah, I've definitely made a few changes to some parts of my game that people haven't really seen before, and I think it's going to work out very well for me.
Hey, bro, next time someone asks that, just make some shit up, bro. I think it'd be more fun.
Yeah, yeah,
You never
true.
know, like
Yeah,
he might be doing like you said, he might be obsessing, watching everything, and he
yeah.
watches something and
Okay,
sees you talking
new
about
answer.
you can talk
I'm
about I'm
only
gonna be
throwing. I'm only throwing spinning shots from now on. Like not a
exactly.
single fight
I've
forward,
been
only
working
spinning
almost
shots.
exclusively on spinning knockouts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because you can really fuck someone up. Imagine like you're planning on doing a stand-up game and you say, "Well, all we're focusing heavily on wrestling and or some takedown or something." And
yeah,
someone obsesses and
yeah,
watches, and you go, "Oh, watch this thing. He's going to do this. Let's prepare." So they're going to
yeah,
dedicate part of their time to it. This would be a funny way to fuck around. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you have the notepad out, throws it down. Like, the fuck am I meant to do with that?
Anyway,
Rolling
bro.
Thunder incoming in this fight.
Bro, looking forward to the fight, bro. Can't wait to see another big, strong Aussie and New Zealand contingent fighting in Australia. I wish I was there, but I'll be watching from Macau this time. And yeah, looking forward to your success, bro. This is a tough debut or kind of UFC debut, but I think you got the goods to take it home, bro. Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, looking forward to it, bro. And best of luck. And yeah, we'll be cheering from Macau.
Cheers, bro.